Good.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Hi, Lenny G. I was talking to you a minute ago and we weren't even live. But I saw your comment from earlier. She's from the UK, Fluffer, and she was here at 4 o'clock y'all's time, and she left me a message. But I'm glad. I'm assuming you're a woman. That was terrible. I shouldn't assume. But I'm glad you made it back. But so we'll just wait a couple of minutes because I usually have people trickling in after like 2 minutes, if that's okay with everybody. How are your puppies? Your
They're
pups?
good.
Are
Yeah,
they sleeping right now?
they've assumed the position on my bed.
Okay, okay.
They're loving this.
Right. They can't take their eyes off of you, I'm sure.
They're good. They just love any chance to get on my bed, and they know if I'm paying attention, I'll tell them to get
Oh,
off.
oh. Hi, Marla. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Just kind of waiting
Yogi,
about probably about 1.5, 2 more
Yogi,
minutes.
you come here.
And
Do
then
you want
we'll
to come say hi?
start.
We've
My
got a special guest,
Is that the big
Nula.
one?
Nula. Nula just loves her first. This is Nula.
New. Oh, yes. He is. It's a he or
She.
she? She.
She's
She's
my only girl.
beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful dog. But I forgot what
She'll always
kind
say
she
hi.
is.
A dog de Bordeaux
Hmm.
or French
Not real
Mastiff.
fam. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a little more familiar to me. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Strong, huh? Strong.
Yeah.
You can hardly hear, but Fluffer is really loud. Well, tell me if I take this, is it better if I just use the mic from the computer? Y'all let me know. I don't know what is up with my headsets. This is a $20 pair and it was working okay, and I bought a $50 pair and it doesn't work at all. No, it's not any better. Well,
Is my audio not great?
no, she said yours is great. Uh, just a minute. Sorry.
No, I'm
I
useless.
I guess I'll just talk louder. I don't want to scream at anybody though.
I was looking for a
But
headset.
anyway,
I noticed on the interview with Hey Carrie Ann that my audio was really not good. So I've looked for a new headset and
oh
I looked
really?
everywhere. Um, and I eventually brought this one, but it's for gaming. It's not for
Oh,
phones. So then I had to buy an
well, what's the?
attachment to put into my phone, and I
Oh,
don't
you
think it's
can't hook it up.
the best. No, I had to buy a
Oh,
dongle because it's not a
yeah,
Bluetooth
yeah,
connector.
right. Oh.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
yours is
fun.
loud and clear. Yours is loud and clear. I apologize for that. I will take care of that definitely ASAP. I can't do it right now. Hi, Brian Lucas. Welcome.
Hi.
Can Marla and Brian, can y'all hear me okay? There is a 10-second delay. Boy, talk about like when I first went on live and I was so nervous, and with the 10-second delay, it really messed me up. But I've gotten kind of used to it.
Is that through the StreamYard?
Yes. Okay, you can hear me better now. I'm talking a little louder, so I'll try to keep the level up.
Milo, can you not play right next to the tripod, please? Thank you. You
um, so,
come here.
well, there's 4 people here. That's plenty for me. Um, and so, where shall we start? Um, I don't know if you want to talk about any trauma that you've dealt with and how you dealt with it, or if you would rather talk about what is it that you experience chronically, um, is it
Trigeminal
oh,
neuralgia.
okay. See, I'm not real familiar with that. No wonder I couldn't say it because I couldn't remember it
Mm.
correctly. But whatever you feel comfortable starting with, we can do that. Um, where do you want to start?
I'm just gonna grab my phone because I got my spare
Okay.
phone so I can see chat, but then I dropped it on the
Okay.
floor. So
Oh,
I'm just gonna
sure.
duck. I'm gonna
Sure.
grab that
That's
quick. We're gonna grab
fine.
that
That's
real
fine.
quick,
I go
because
in and
otherwise.
out. I go in and out of the frame all the time.
Okay. So
So,
yeah. Hello.
Jade,
Hi, Brian. Hi, Marla. Thank you. Um. Yeah. So I'll leave it there. So hopefully I can see if I need to.
okay.
Um. Yeah. So I can hear a little bit of an echo myself. I don't know if anyone else can
Huh.
hear it.
I can't. I can't hear an echo.
Or maybe it's
And
me.
I wouldn't even know how to fix that. Are y'all hearing an
Okay.
echo? Wait for the 10-second answer.
No, you're
No, we're
fine. Okay.
fine. Okay.
Thank
Good.
you. Um, yes, so trigeminal neuralgia, I was diagnosed at the start of 2019.
Okay.
Um,
So about
and
5 years ago.
yeah, so I was at work. I worked in furniture makers. So I was at work just doing my thing, um, making furniture, and um, I just started getting this pain. It was kind of like a toothache. There was like this
Mm.
sort of deep throbbing pain in my face.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever had like an abscess or like a
Mm-hmm.
deep,
There's
deep pain, it was
horrible
like
pain.
that. So I started getting that, and I was like, oh. So I've gone and said to my manager, I've got this pain. And he said, oh, do you want some ibuprofen? And I said, okay, I'll have some ibuprofen. And like Nurofen. Um, so I had that, and that's not like me to take anything anyway. And I've gone back and I was like, no, no, it feels like it's going into my ear now. This doesn't feel
Oh,
good.
wow.
This feels like something sinus. Like I don't feel good. I need to go. So I got in the car to go home, and just this almighty pain starts coming over me. Um, and then it goes. So I just get home as soon as I can. Next day,
And
book in with the dentist. Sorry.
and this just happened one day, just all of a sudden, like?
Yeah, yeah,
That is
just
so
one day.
wild.
Yeah, I was just at work. I remember I was
That
because I
is,
have I had my own bench, had my own station. I think I was
yeah.
making up drawers for
Oh,
like a
wow.
cabinet we were doing.
That's
So I was
another
just
thing I want to ask you about later.
okay. Um, so yeah, I get home and then I could call the dentist, and I went to the dentist and they checked me out and they said you're all fine.
Wow.
Um, because the place I was having the toothache, I'd had a tooth removed. So they were like, "There's
Oh,
no
wow.
tooth there to have. Like, there's no
Oh,
nerve, there's no root, there's nothing." So
wow.
I was like, "Okay." They said, "Go doctor." So I went to the doctors, and they checked me over and said, "No, go back to the dentist." So I've
Oh,
gone between the two for a while, and then I was
and they don't know
having
what to do with you because neither
no,
one can figure it out.
and I have a very high pain threshold.
Oh, wow.
Um, very high pain threshold. Like I've
Bless your
broken
heart.
bones and not realised it.
Wow.
Um, so I've gone to the doctors, and I'm okay. I'm gonna put these out real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
We're gonna have our mad 10 minutes downstairs, please, guys. Can we look? We've got the whole house. No, look, it's not less fun because I'm not watching. Come on, come on. There we go. Go on, you two. There we
They're
go.
like children. They're like
Yeah. They're like, we want you to see us have the fun, or it's not fun.
right, exactly.
um. so yeah, so then I've gone to the doctors, and um, by this time it's more of a pattern. Like I can feel this pain building. It's like pressure. It's like someone's just pumping pressure
Hmm.
or air into your face, and it feels like you're being tased, like all down the side of your face. And
Wow.
it's like the worst of earache, the worst of toothache, and the worst of a migraine all on one side of your face.
Oh my gosh.
And
I
it's
can't
all
even
of the
imagine.
muscles, and it's just horrible. And then I started realizing, eating and drinking would set it off, and it would build up, and it would last, 5 to 10 minutes maybe, and then it would go back down, and then I'm okay again.
Wow.
Except like I'm very weak, I'm shaky, I'm sweaty. Um, from the attacks, you'd just be on the floor screaming and
Yeah.
tense. It's horrible. But there was I think it's called a locum. We had a doctor in that it's kind of like agency at the at your local doctors. So there's like doctors that travel around,
Oh,
and this one so happened to have been an ex neurosurgeon,
okay.
and he took one look at me and he was like, "You have trigeminal neuralgia. I used to do the
Wow.
surgeries to help this."
Wow.
And I was like,
He
"I don't know
knew
what you're
it
saying."
just by
Yeah,
telling him
yeah,
the symptoms.
yeah. Well, I was like, if you can't help me, you need to help me go. Like, you need to have mercy. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't see a
Yeah.
dog like this and turn your back. You would put it out of his misery. Please just give me the dignity you would of a dog.
Right. Wow.
Um,
Bless your
it
heart.
was bad. It was a very dark time.
How
But
long did it take between the time that it first happened and that you were diagnosed? Like, how long had it been
I
before you
was
saw the doctor?
it was February, so it was a few weeks before I got diagnosed. But that I am one of the luckiest people to be diagnosed that quickly,
I mean,
and it
how
was
long
by
did you have
chance.
to? How long that you didn't know what it was? How
Yeah,
long
it was a
was
few
that?
weeks. It was maybe like three
Okay.
weeks. But as I say, I
Wow.
was I
That's a
was very.
long
Some people go
time.
years. Some people, you go
Yeah.
a few months and you can't take it. So yeah, I was very lucky to have happened across that doctor at that
Right.
time.
Right. Right.
Um, and he's put me on. Cause the doctors had put me on loads of stuff. I tried like amitriptyline,
Mm.
um, and
I've
then
been on
I
that
went on.
before too.
Yeah, it didn't do it. Just sent me a bit gaga,
Okay.
to be honest.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so then I went on carbamazepine, but I had quite a lot of side effects to that. I'm quite sensitive to medication. Um,
Oh.
and then we settled on the oxcarbazepine, which is similar but doesn't have as many side effects.
It's
So
all
yeah, that
Greek to me.
it literally saved my life. I wouldn't be here today without
Wow.
that doctor and that medication.
So, do you still have symptoms that you have to live with?
Yes. So I have the atypical pain, which you can't really do much about. So that's like just a dragging.
Mm.
It's like Braxton Hicks. If you've ever been pregnant and gone through that, it's like Braxton Hicks. It's like this dragging, drawing,
Huh.
like sort of
I've
deep
heard of that before.
pain. So yeah, that's pretty constant. But yeah, you have good days, bad days. The barometric
Right.
pressure really affects me. The
Oh.
wind really affects me, and stress really affects me.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Stress and chronic pain are not friends at
Yeah.
all. Stress makes it so much worse. And I had my bicycle accident 22 years ago, almost 23 years ago, and in August it will be 23 years. But and I live in chronic pain since my bicycle, the date of my accident, and I've been through in 22 years. You can well imagine what I've been through. Um, but I did notice right away that stress was a horrible thing to bring into the to the picture. It does not help with chronic pain.
I think it's a vicious cycle with the stress, and then you've got fear and anxiety. So you have the fear of the
Yeah.
pain, the anxiety of the pain that causes stress, that brings the pain, that feeds into the.
Do you find that chronic pain has a life of its own? It becomes like it's to me. It's like a separate. It's separate from me, but it lives in me, and it has a life of its own. I mean, that's just kind of how I describe it. Because it gets so bad that it's so hard to explain unless you live with chronic pain. It's very hard to understand, but I know you know what I'm talking about because
Yeah,
you've
yeah. So you feel like
just something
a
like that.
host
Yeah.
to chronic pain.
Yeah, and then but you never can get rid of it. It's like it's a pest, and it's like god dang.
Yeah, I think when things like that can feel really big, um, that's where you have to turn to the radical acceptance. And I've done CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy.
Oh, never
I
even
found
heard
some of
of
that.
it.
I found some of that helpful, and some of the ways you think about things. So, if I would think
Oh,
I'm a host to chronic pain, that makes me feel powerless, or it
right,
makes me feel like I'm of servitude to this big beast that lives inside me. I could think like that, or I could think I'm a host to chronic pain. Yeah, I'm also a host to billions of bacteria in my gut, loads of bacteria on my skin. There's little bugs in my eyes that I don't want being there, but they're there. You know,
right,
you can get eye lice really easily. Like I'm a host to loads of stuff I don't want. So I'll just thank my stars I'm not host to like a worm and accept it.
right.
Just be like, yep, I'm a host to things that I prefer not to be, but
Yeah,
that is life and move on because it's easier to just be like, yeah, okay.
yeah, it is. But I'm just like, it doesn't happen very often to me late, like I'd say in the past 5 years. I've learned to accept it and my disability a lot better and a lot more than I did at first. At first it was God, just what I've been through was, and I know that I caused a lot more of my misery than I probably should have, but that was the way I dealt with it. But through the years, I've learned. Um, I think that some people are more how do I say it? Like I don't want to say there are people with weaker, but there are people with a weaker mind or a weaker mindset, and um, there are people that are stronger that just don't. They say, I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to put up with it. And that's that. And I tend to fall on the weaker side. Um, it's not as easy for me to just think things away for some reason. Like my ex husband, my ex husband slash roommate, I don't know what else to call him. He, he can like change his thinking like that, and like he smoked pot for years and years and years, and he loves it or loved it. And one day he said he got a message from God and he just stopped. And for him to stop smoking pot was like, I mean, the biggest shock. But he has that personality where he can do that kind of thing. I don't. That's probably why I still smoke cigarettes too. But it sounds like you have I think you've done better trying different ways to deal with your and with your stuff than maybe I have, but not that it's a comparison.
I think I've had the benefit of postcode privilege.
Of what?
Um, it'd be called like zip code privilege.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh,
So,
oh, oh. Does
yeah,
that
zip code
affect your
privilege.
does that affect your
Base,
medical?
yeah. So basically, because I was born in England, I have free healthcare because I was born in an area that is quite was
Affluent?
well funded. Yeah, affluent. It was well funded in the 90s, in the time
Mhm.
I was sort of growing up. So I was assessed, I was diagnosed, I was given all the stuff I needed from being quite young. I'm pretty sure I was the one where they went, oh, girls have ADHD too. They were like, look at this one. There's a poster child here. Um,
Oh.
so yeah, I was very active. I was, two handfuls and a basket, please. I was a lot. I was a lot.
Not
So
you.
I had a lot of therapy growing up. I have the burden of self-awareness.
Hi,
Um,
Maya.
so
Hi, Maya.
yeah, I think I'm just a
Oh.
product of some fortunate things that I have nothing to do with. I just happen to be born somewhere where
Wow.
they fund healthcare
Well,
and
it's
child mental health.
it's wonderful that you can recognize that and be grateful for it, you know? Being grateful is a good thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Are you an only child?
No.
And I want to ask you real quick about your furniture building. I am so interested in that. How does one get started in building furniture?
Um, I started by just upcycling. I'd go to the tip shop
Oh.
and find stuff and make new stuff out of it, and then I
Oh,
just
okay.
really got a taste for it. And I was
Wow.
working at a bar at the time, and just some of my work, like the work colleagues, said, why don't you do this? Why don't you go back to college and restudy? So I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that, that is an art for sure. And you're very artistic. We all know that. Or at least everybody
Well,
that
yeah.
has popped in on you. I love what you're doing with your art on your channel, yours and others' channels. Y'all need to
Thank
have me
you.
on one day.
No, definitely. I've said, with my channel, I wanted to initially um sort of be there for the smaller live streamers, just be in their chat just to try and
Yeah.
make sure they're safe. But any channel that I can, any newer channel, any smaller channel, I'd like to lift up because
Yeah, we need to
I just feel
support each other.
guilty. I think I've got like really bad imposter syndrome about having the subs I have because I had nothing on my channel when I got all those subs. And then I was
Oh,
like, oh, I
wow.
need to show my face. I need to say hi. I need to, you know,
Yeah. You didn't
because I've been
want to
given
at
so much
first, huh?
trust. I'm so scared. I was like, everyone's going to hate
But you
me. They're
do
going to take
so
the mick out
good
my
on
teeth.
it. You do so good.
Oh,
I
I
feel the
don't,
same
yeah.
way about I feel the same way about myself, and everybody always says you're fine, you're doing fine, but I'm so self-conscious sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I think
um
DOA really gave me a kick up the butt. And
what do you
he was
mean?
like, because he was just saying to he wasn't talking to me because I don't ever tell streamers what they should do. I
Yeah.
really try not to use that word. It's not a good word. Um, but he was just saying to people, don't tell anyone what to do. If you're commenting
Oh,
here,
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah,
commenting off a
yeah.
channel. You've got a channel, and I was like, I've got a channel. I didn't know I had a channel.
I
I was like,
know.
oh,
I didn't know that either
yeah.
first.
So I was like, let me see if I get a community page, and then I got the community page, and then yeah, rest was
It was all
history.
downhill,
Yeah.
down or uphill from there.
I think
Uphill for
uphill.
us.
I think we're
Yeah,
uphill.
uphill.
Have you seen the new feature on the website? I'm so
Not
excited.
yet. Not
Oh,
yet. I
oh,
saw
it's
an announcement, but I haven't. I was on there yesterday, but not today yet.
can I show you really quick?
Sure, sure. Hi,
I've done
Care for JC.
I have
Welcome,
done
welcome.
Zilu's headed. Bless her heart. She's so patient. So if you go on the SPtv.space, if you see a body router in your area,
Oh
if you see a
no.
table, if you see them out with the leaflets, no matter what you see them out with the cans,
Oh
you
my
report it. You
gosh.
go on the I Spy. So we've got an I Spy here.
Oh
You
my
click on
gosh,
the I
that is
Spy.
so cool.
So
That
we
is
click on
so
that.
cool.
It'll come up.
Oh my gosh, who
Oh, we're
thought of
loading now.
this? Oh, you are so clever. I
I have lots
swear.
of ideas. I describe
Me
myself like a
too.
seed factory. I'm just given
Uh-huh.
all these seeds, but I don't have the facilities to grow them. I can just give them to other people to grow, and I'm happy to do that.
Oh, yes,
So
you
it'll come up
are. You're
with
wonderful at that.
I
That
Spy
is so cool. I
Body
can't
Routed
wait to
Edition.
go on there.
Should we
That
do
is
one now, quick?
perfect.
Would
Sure.
people in the chat like me to show you what to do? Because don't do it unless you see somebody, because I'll have to go through all the emails.
Yeah, they will. Everybody would love to do it, I'm sure. And
Who's this?
they are subscribing to you too. Also, I mean,
She'd
yes.
say, verify you are not OSA.
Okay. How do you
David
verify if you?
Miscarriage is a squirrel. Tick. Cobb beats his staff. Tick. Smoking causes cancer. Tick. Little Captain Davy of the fake Space Navy wears shoe lifts. Tick. Next.
That is so funny.
Finish the well known phrase Scientology is a joke. You will go A. Bust. B. Broke. C. To Funky Town. It's
Broke.
broke.
All
We
of
know it's
them.
broke. Thank
Yeah.
you, MD Media, for that amazing phrase. Which type of body routing did you spot? And we'll say a Dianetics table. Next. And then where do you see them? Street. I'm just going to put blah, 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 blah. State.
Okay.
Blah, blah. Any more info? Da, da, da. And then when did you see them? You'll put the
Okay.
date in.
Date.
Next. And then
This is
you will
so
upload a
cool.
photo if you get a photo,
Oh gosh,
and then
that
that'll
is
get
so
sent.
cool.
When did you first hear about Xenu, the Galactic Overlord? South Park, OT3 Wall of Fire, or just before I came down with pneumonia? So this is to stop OSA and the trolls. Identify
Right.
the squirrel. That'd be David
David
Miscavige.
Miscavige. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I
So
can't wait for those people to go on there. I bet they've already
yeah.
been on there.
So yeah, OSA will hopefully not be. Which of the following is legally enforceable? Billionaire contract, freeloader debt, or minimum wage? It's minimum wage. We know that.
Oh
So
my
yeah, I
gosh.
had the most fun thinking up those questions. I
Oh my
laughed to
gosh. That is
myself so
so
hard.
great.
So yeah, and then it would say thank you or successfully sent, and that would come through to me.
That is so
And then
good.
I've been so excited. So then I'll take the pictures and the info and put them on the SPTV
Right.
Space community page, and then tag
Okay.
anyone in that area. So
Okay,
if it's
cool.
in if it's in Portland, I can tag Kerry Ann, Rika,
Right.
Lisa, Mike, and then anyone else if I know they're in the area.
Nice. That is so cool. I
Yeah, I
love
think it's
it. I
amazing.
love it. Think of something for me to do. I'll do it.
I'm quite
Oh
good
my
with
gosh.
ideas.
Well, you think of something for me and email me and I'll do it. You know what I would like to do is like have a game night. I want to have a game night, you
Yeah.
know, and get people from from the chats. You know, people can sign up for that week. Like I guess we could have like 6 people or something and
Oh,
have a game night.
how about
Um,
doing? Remember the I think Liz Gale did bingo, like
Oh,
SPTV
I remember
bingo.
she did something. I
Yeah. If you could do something like that and you could do it live and
Yeah.
people in chat could join in, you could
Yeah.
channel hop.
Yeah.
If you could share your screen, you
Right.
could channel hop and see who got a bingo first.
You figure it out and let me know how.
I didn't know how to use
That's too
StreamYard.
much for my
Ideas,
brain.
I'm okay with, but
I think on StreamYard, if you pay the fee, I think you can have up to like 20 people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not that many. But it's a lot. I don't exactly. Maybe it's 12 people. Maybe not 20. 20 is a whole lot, huh? Uh,
yeah, I'm not.
Hi,
I'm trying
Kimberly.
to. I'm trying to keep
Kimberly
sort of
said
costs
hi.
down. Oh, hi, Kimberly. um,
Yeah, I
so I'm
haven't
happy to
been.
do.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to do the paint and ponders because I have, like, I just do it. I have the paint. I would do it anyway. That's not costing me a penny extra to
Right,
do.
right.
Tilty Bird is using high quality materials and sending them to people. So they
Oh,
need,
wow.
a little bit extra to help with postage and materials and stuff like that. I don't. Z News has done amazing and paid for the site.
Yes,
She has a buy
yes.
me a coffee link at the bottom of the page.
Yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
saw
I
that.
didn't pay for it. My ideas were free. My time was free.
Right. But
And
time is, you know, very valuable too. But I'm so impressed that you never ask for money. I've never seen you
that's
ask
my
for money.
power. I'm not going to. That's my power because
I haven't
I
asked for money yet.
yeah, but if you need it for something, then people will know that you need it
Yeah,
for something.
yeah,
If they want to
I
support that
understand.
thing, then they will.
I understand.
But for me, my power is coming from I am going to relentlessly lift up every single other channel and any
That's why
streamer
you are
that.
so special.
Thank you.
You are.
Um,
You are just so
and my
special.
power is I cannot be brought. I cannot be charmed from the trees. I will not eat your bullshit, no matter how you dress it. I have a
Good for
sensitive
you.
tum tum.
Good
Um,
for you.
so yeah, I won't take. Cat ACDC is Cat ACDC fan is amazing. She's such a fantastic supporter of so many channels, and she liked one of the paintings I did, and I was just so flattered and happy that she liked it, and she wanted a copy. So my friend come and took a high quality picture, and we sent it to her,
Oh,
um,
cool.
and
Cool.
she was like, "Oh, let me send you something." And I was like, "Thank you so much, but
No,
your kind
yeah.
words mean more than anything. Like I,
Right.
if you give me, £20 or $20, I don't know what I'd spend it on. I really don't.
Right.
I
Right.
I I like
You could
doing
donate it to
jigsaws.
the
Yeah, so that's what I said. I was like, if you wanted to donate donate to
on your
somewhere
behalf.
on my behalf, do the SPtv Foundation or the
Right. Right.
buy me a coffee link for Z News, either of them.
Right.
And she did Z News, she did the buy me a coffee, and I was
Oh,
just over the
cool.
moon. I
Cool.
was so happy,
Let's
but
see.
no amount of money could have given me that warm
Oh, I
fuzzy hug from
know.
inside, like seeing a great supporter
That's
support
how
someone
I
else who's a
am.
great supporter.
There was a lady that came, an in-home healthcare person came here to assess our home for like rails in the showers and stuff like that, and I was showing her my jewelry and she just felt, and I've never met a person that liked it any more than she liked it.
It's
And I
so
ended up giving
nice.
her a bracelet and a ring because she liked it so much. If someone likes my
Yeah.
stuff, I'm like you, I want to give it to them. If they really do like it, then you want people to have stuff they like. And yeah,
I did that with macrame. There was a time where I got really into macrame, and everyone
uh-huh.
was like, "I'd like that," and I'd be like, "Have it," and they'd be like, "Oh no, I
Right.
couldn't possibly," and I'm like,
No,
"I've got loads, I've got loads."
right. And they don't understand like um some people feel bad taking it, but they shouldn't, because we'd like to, if you like to give it, then if they don't let you give it to them, then they're taking it away from you. That's why I tell them,
people
I'm like,
like
let me.
people like things to feel equal. People like things to feel
Yeah.
even. So it'd be the same if we were walking in the shop and I bashed into you. If I turned at you and went, "What?" You'd be like, "That's not even. You've made it more uneven. You bashed into me and now you're being an ass." If I turned around and went, "I'm so sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. I'm so sorry." You'd be like, "Oh, even." Where if I turned around and went, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've just won the lottery. I'm running to the bank. Here's £10,000. You'd be like, oh God, that's now too much. You've now overstepped. I
Yeah.
need to profusely thank you or pass some of this on. So it's
Right.
all, whether it's positive, negative, everyone seems to like being in that sort of, is it equilibrium?
Huh. That's so interesting.
I'm a people watcher. I
Wow.
am on the spectrum. I'm neurospicy as you get, and I'm very much like wallflower observe things.
But you're so smart too. Like, I don't, did you figure that out on your own, like that evenness thing? Because it's so true.
Yeah, it is, and it is a very fine line, and no one speaks about any of
Yeah.
the rules. So I've just had to learn about, and this is why I feel like I relate to a lot of stuff that some of the second gems and third gems say, because it's like being in this insane world and you're like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Somebody just
Yeah.
tell me and I'll act along if I can. But I have no clue. I wasn't given the script. I missed dress rehearsal. I don't even know if I'm part of the show. Like, someone just tell me
Right.
what to do so I don't ruin it for everybody else. Like, it's, and this is how I felt growing up in the normal world.
Oh,
um
oh,
so
oh,
that's how I
oh, I
relate, but I
see.
think that's from my neurodiverse.
Oh,
And I'm not
oh,
saying that it's like, I'm not saying it's the trauma
right.
or the
No,
torture. I'm just saying that whole bewildered, like growing up being like,
right.
I've got to try and take in everything and understand it. Nothing, none of the common sense, none of the stuff I should get,
It's
I'm
not
not
making
getting.
sense.
It just,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't hardwired. It was forgotten.
Wow. Wow. And that's how you relate a lot to the ex-Scientologists that way.
Yeah.
I relate because of the trauma. Because I believe trauma is trauma, and
We've got big T
it
trauma and little
just,
T trauma.
yeah.
Have you read The Body
But
Keeps the Score?
sometimes, no.
It's a fantastic book.
I heard you mention that in Carrie Ann's, um, when you were talking to her, and yeah, I need to get that. I'm just going to look at the chat real quick to see. Lenny G says that I think it's a she, would love a UK meetup. I don't know anyone else that's out or know if my story is worth posting or even how to. All you have
Yes,
to,
yes.
yes, it's worth it, of course. And I'll
And
have you
Helicopter,
on. Oh, go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
Helicopter's doing the
Yeah.
rounds around the UK. She's visiting every single org in the UK. So
Yeah.
keep an eye on Helicopter. I'm hoping to be healed enough to be able to travel to the Birmingham org to see her when she goes there.
How far is that for you?
Just over an hour, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
It depends if you drive or take the train, and I'm not sure what
Mm-hmm.
would be better for me anyway. I really don't do great in
Either.
closed, small spaces with lots of
Right.
people. But
Yeah.
I can't sit down with my spine still.
You're standing a lot. Now, what's going on with your spine?
I fractured it in February.
Oh my gosh. It's so
Yeah, I've
weird.
been having just dizzy spells, and I just bloop, passed out,
Really?
landed in the wash basket, fractured my
Oh
spine.
my gosh. I have a spinal cord injury from my bicycle accident. It's up in my neck, but um I don't feel any pain in my back or neck or anywhere it's supposed to I'm supposed to feel
That's
it. Mine
good.
is in my from the waist down. I'm called a incomplete paraplegic. Um a complete means you broke your back or your neck. I'm an incomplete because mine didn't break. I just I had a contusion and I ended up with a sack of fluid sitting right on my cord. It's called a I'm gonna have to spell it. It's called a shrink, SYRNX. And I'm like, can't y'all just like take a needle and get the fluid off of my um, cord? And there's not a neurologist that will touch it because they're afraid they're going to completely paralyze me. So,
Yeah, it's the same with the TN. They said I had a neurosurgeon and they said they could do like a tick injection
mhm.
where they just sort of I don't know if it sort of paralyze that nerve to stop it going.
Uh-huh.
But he said it could be like looking for a needle in a haystack, and if you get the wrong thing, it can spread to the whole
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
So
It's
I was
not
like,
worth it.
no, thank you.
Yeah. It's not worth it. Oh, hi Cricket Cinema. Welcome. Um, let's see. Ah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, everybody's saying thank you for SPtv space, and that's so cool. That theme is so cool. I can't wait to go on there. Um, are you taking part in the chatathon? Is it tonight?
Oh, I don't
Are
know.
you you know what they're talking? I think she's talking about. My cord is getting pulled. Um, Maryland and Clearwater Chad and Poe on the Go are having a chatathon to, I think, to raise money for the SPtv Foundation. They did it last year,
Yeah,
and it's an all night thing, and um, um, they're having like some never ends on. And I emailed Marilyn and told her, practically begging her to let me go on, and I haven't heard back, so I don't know.
I think well, I can say since I put my email address on YouTube, the emails you get, you get so
I don't get
much.
very many. Not yet.
Well, I
I know
get
it will happen.
I even get some that have like Natalie tagged in, so people will just tag
Oh,
like some
yeah.
people will tag multiple creators and then send the email. So yeah, you can
Uh,
get a lot of emails that aren't even really for your attention.
right, right.
Um, but yeah, so I would say, especially Marilyn, she has all of the craft pictures and the dog pic. Like I sent in dog pictures ages ago, and either I've missed it or she's missed it, and I'm not sure
Oh,
which.
yeah.
So I might have to
Right,
send them again and be like,
right.
"Hi, did I miss you putting my pictures up? It's fine."
Right.
Like everyone's sent them now anyway, but he looked like one of the other dogs that she'd just put up. But
Oh.
yeah, I would never take it personally.
Yeah, no, I
Oh
don't. I
Jesus,
don't at
just nearly
all.
fell over.
Um, let's see. Lenny says, I guess she's talking about helicopters not coming near enough to me. Will gives her the creeps, and you her too. Which one is she not going to? I forget. Is she not going to the one that apostate Alex goes to? What's the name of that one?
Um, no,
Saint
Apostate
Saint.
Alex has been to. He's been outside the London Org. He's been out East Grinstead, and then he went to I want to say Sunderland the
Oh.
other week, a few weeks ago. But yeah, Kelly won't not go somewhere because Alex has been there.
No, 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 no,
Kelly,
no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's one that
oh,
she wasn't going to go
she's not going to.
to.
No, I think she's going to all of the orgs. She
Oh,
might
is
not be going
she?
to the
Okay.
mission. There might be a mission in Dorset that she might not go to because it's a mission
Oh.
and it's tiny.
Yeah,
It could
no, I
even be
wasn't
someone's
saying that
house.
at all.
Oh
Not
yeah,
at
no,
all.
I feel for I feel for them because they've both been very much in the middle of the
Oh,
aftermath of
yeah.
the aftermath.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
but wait, there was good news tonight.
no, I knew there was good. I called this weeks ago. Okay, I can pull up an
Did
email.
you?
I won't. I can pull up an email I sent 2-3 weeks ago, being like, Stephanie's not on the aftermath board. She stopped talking about it. She's not saying it when she's introducing people. Screenshot, 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 screenshot. Keep an eye out.
I can't
Yeah,
wait because this is terrible. I'm
I
terrible,
know things.
but
I know things from my gut.
right, right. But you know what? I don't go to. I wait for the news to come. Like I've never been on her blog
I've been in it
until
once.
someone said, what she was writing, and I've never been on Mike Renders or the Headleys or Amy, Scobie's, and Matt's since that night that Render called us keyboard warriors. Um, oh no, wait, I did go on their. Gosh, my y'all, my tooth is still missing, and I know it. I just want y'all to know that I'm aware of it. I feel terrible, ugly. But anyway, um, I went on there one time because I left them a phone number for um the children's abuse hotline so they could call and report themselves. Is that mean? I was so mad at them that I did. I left in one of the comments, I said, here's the phone number um, for when you might need it. Yeah, it was the
Mm.
children's hotline or something. Anyway, yeah, I don't go on those, but I sure do speak up and speak out. I get so mad and I am gonna make a reaction video to Stephanie's post that or blog that she wrote saying that she has left because take real offense to being told that I'm in a cult,
I
and
don't.
so I'm gonna set her straight.
Well,
I
or you
think
could say,
maybe I'm gonna read
yeah.
some definitions out of the dictionary of what a cult is,
Um,
and
if you like,
that's just
I
me.
think, yeah. No, what I'd say to do if I I only tend to get triggered or offended or bothered by things that I believe ring true. I know that's not
Yeah,
true. I literally laugh it off.
I'm.
I'm like, you are a special kind of special,
She seems
aren't you?
stupid. She
So
seems
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. But
I mean, I
Bianca
don't take
from yeah,
real
Bianca from
offense to
Second
it.
Gem, sorry, Second
Mhm.
Gem Stockholm syndrome.
Mhm.
She's on the list. She's on the site. She's in Sweden. Absolutely lovely, delightful woman. But she has done a series on a book she read, and it's called. There's a questionnaire in it called "Are you in a cult?" So you can
Huh.
do the "Are you in a cult?" questionnaire, and then at the end, in part 4, she has the difference between being in a cult and being in a group that has good boundaries, structure, respect. And it's night and day.
Right.
People
Right.
who don't know the difference between night and day because they got their head up their ass. But you
Right.
go, you've got your head up your ass. Why? I'm not going to take your opinion on the weather. You got no idea. I'm going to look outside and trust my
Right.
eyes.
Right.
Excuse me for not listening to your opinion. Um,
In real life, like I let this stuff like that roll off me. Like Richard hates it if I call him cheap, but he is cheap. He's not frugal. He's cheap.
I'm cheap.
Anyway,
I'm cheap.
he he hates
Proudly.
being told that he's cheap. I'm like, if you're not, then why do you let it bother you? Just let it roll off.
Yep.
And I learned a long time ago, if it doesn't, if I know I'm not something, it really doesn't bother me. But I do. I will make a video of that because I've made one on every time that she writes all that trash. I've answered back to her, and so I'm not going to stop now. I don't think she's even
Yeah.
ever seen one of mine, but I don't care. Anyway,
No, the only
it's
thing I
just
have to say is yeah, you are as officially irrelevant as you've always been.
right.
Congrats. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
It's
plum.
and
She's
it's
a
so
plum.
funny that I think she has a secret crush on Aaron. Or I know she has a secret crush on Mike Rinder, but anyway, that's enough talk about that woman.
Mm.
And there was something I was gonna say, and I had to make that snarky remark, and so it just left my thought. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Saint Hill, is Saint Hill? Is that the one that?
that's East Grinstead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I get so confused. uh, about stuff in the UK because I've never been there. That's why, you know. I have a real good sense of direction, like in the United States. That's about it. Um, Offered to hold her hand. Um, eh, Her blog is the saddest little affair. Tragic, yes, it is. And if she doesn't understand how to use a comma, how can she navigate Sciento? That's true. That was too funny when Nora. Have you seen Nora's? Did you see Nora's um, live
I
to
did.
her? I
Yeah.
love Nora.
I love
Nora's
Nora.
my new favorite. She is my new
Mm.
favorite.
And that's the
Yeah,
thing that makes me laugh. Anyone who's like, you're in a cult of Aaron. I'm like,
I know.
I am a neurospicy, gay person of color. Like, I'm standing the gay crew, if anything. Like,
Right.
do you know, like, I tell you what I did happen though, when Aaron was arrested in LA
Uh-huh.
and my brain went to the worst places.
Oh,
I
really?
was like,
I've been
they're
arrested
gonna
before,
bash
so I
him.
know.
I thought they're going to smash him around the head. They're going to say he refused medical care. They're going to blame it on Patrick Perry. They
Oh,
don't care about him. I
wow.
was like, we're never going to see him again. It's going to be brushed under the
Oh,
rug. The whole movement's going down. They've won. David Miscavige
wow.
is going to be so happy. Look, I was pacing. This was 5 in the morning my
Wow.
time. I'm pacing the
My
whole
goodness.
time. And then after that, I was like, I cried. I was like, you cannot
I
cry for
bet.
a straight white man in the land of the free. He's the epitome of privilege and like, and I'm
Right.
here crying, pacing around. So I was like, no
Right.
more true crime for me. That's
Right.
enough of that. Quite enough of that.
Oh, good. I
My
can
Imagine clearly
imagine.
doesn't need it. So poor
Oh,
Rabbit.
my
Well, no, she's not
goodness.
going to miss my one view. But yeah, I've not been watching any sort of true crime since because I was like, my brain ran with that. It ran with that.
Oh, my goodness. That would
Um,
be scary. Yes.
I was just thinking, I was just like, because they heard nothing, and the lawyers couldn't get in touch, and I was just thinking the
Right.
price on him, like who, oh, yeah,
I knew
it
what would
was really not a
happen.
fun time. I didn't
I
because
knew.
I know how corrupt cops can be. So
Oh, yes. So do I.
I'm a person of color. My dad's black. I grew up. My dad had a nice car, and he'd get pulled over. Whose car's this?
Yep. Yep.
You know, just to see how people will just be belittled and nasty and
It's
horrible just
horrible.
because of the color of your skin. And I know the police are corrupt as hell. I've been knowing that.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh. And how about
yeah,
the
mm-hmm.
LAPD? LAPD is worse than I've ever seen in my 62 1 years.
I mean, it
And
could only happen in Hollywood.
yeah.
It is.
Cricket Cinema says this old queen wants Nora for queen.
I do. I love Nora. I think
She
Nora
is
is
the best.
amazing. She
She is
is.
so smart.
Oh, her humor, her brain, the way she thinks. I talk so silly. I'd say like in the microwave. So I try and not say like subscribe and stuff because she says it, and I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm saying it but I am such a silly goose like that. She is, and
Right.
Liz, and I know they're no longer called. I don't think they're doing the Dictastic Duo merch stuff anymore, which I
I
am
haven't watched
so
Liz lately.
sad about. Oh, Liz is amazing as well.
Yeah, I need
So
to
yeah,
start
if I'm
watching
gonna get
her
accused
again.
of being a super fan of anybody, it's the gays.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you would join their cult and not Aaron's.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would. The thing is, I'm very much okay being alone, and if
I'm
someone says
joking. You
something,
know that, right?
no, no, but I'm saying I'm like the last person that is going to be susceptible because I am very content in my own company, and um, I can't remember what I was going to say.
Yes. I keep people at a distance, very, very much so. I don't let people get close to
Oh no,
me.
I don't know. I try not to let the past burns still affect me having good times, but I don't let people bullshit me. If someone says to me, um, oh, you're the sweetest person in the whole world. I'll be like, well, I'm not. I know I'm not, but that's nice of you to say. And if someone says to me, you try so hard to be there for people and you must care a lot, I say thank you. But in my head, I think, and that's true whether you see it or not. That's true
Right.
whether other people notice or not, and it's true because it's true.
Right.
And if someone says to me, your teeth are disgusting, I go, yeah, I'm aware of that. I had 9 months of throwing up when I was pregnant. I
Oh,
had hyperemesis, so I was throwing up. No one told me don't brush your teeth after you throw up. So I went to town brushing my teeth, which then got rid of all
uh,
the enamel. I drink a lot of tea.
I
It
didn't
stains
even
easily.
notice. Your teeth are
It does.
fine.
No, I have marks here that I'm aware of. So I have to go to the dentist a lot to have them cleaned. I've had a fractured
Uh,
spine. I've not been able to get to the dentist. I don't have good enamel because of the hyperemesis and the teeth brushing. So if someone says that to me, I'm like,
at least
yeah,
you don't have a
it's
front
true.
tooth missing.
But if I said to you, you've got a front tooth missing, you'd be like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
I've got an appointment. What are you on
yeah.
about? Do you know what? So that's how I
Uh,
take it. I'm very like everything's like factual or not factual,
right,
and
right,
I don't invoke much emotion to facts.
right, right,
Now there's stories. You can tell me factually someone dies every 3 seconds due to this, and I'll be like, oh, every 3 seconds. How do you know it's every three? Where are the studies? Where is it peer reviewed?
right.
Where do you find that? But if you said to me, oh, my friend just passed of this, and someone else is going to pass of it in another 3 seconds, that's going to hit me in the stomach.
Right.
It's not like I have the statistic and facts brain, and then I have like an empathetic, and it's like things either they go to the most suitable category
Right,
to
right.
be
At the
digested and
time.
dealt with, I guess. Yeah.
Maya says, I was so glad all the Aaron stuff happened during the night. So when I woke up and saw all the mess, I already knew Aaron was alive and free. Oh, the when he was arrested. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nora makes me laugh so much. Yep. Um, Maya said, I did the Dike-tastic Duo artwork. Oh,
Oh,
did you,
did
Maya?
you?
Maya,
That's
oh my gosh.
amazing.
Do you know who Maya is? She lives in Norway. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, you should
wow.
see her. You should see her drawing, her painting. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. You can
She
send it me on Instagram.
thinks
That would be amazing. If you want to do a paint and
the
ponder,
most
that would welcome.
she's great at realism. Just she did a painting of I'm pretty sure it's a painting. It could be a different medium. Maya, tell me what medium it is. Of Fred. Do you know who Fred is? Um
Fred who?
Reese's ex-husband,
Oh,
the
yeah.
old man that died.
Hmm.
She did a painting of him. Looks exactly like him. And she did one of her little dog. The name's escaping me right now. Oh,
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Maya's very good. Very good.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. I'd like to see hard realistic realism is.
Uh, yes, I I do impressionism more, and I love abstract. Like I do like most of my watercolors are abstracts. As a matter of fact, let me show you something. I just happened to grab. Um, was looking through. Hold on one second.
I can show you this one I got right here that I was doing yesterday with Tilty Bird on Tilty Bird's channel. It's all backwards in
Oops.
here. That's what I started doing.
Oh, I love those colors.
This is going to be
That
the
is
background. This is all going to be covered in dots. The whole thing will be
in dots.
eventually. Yeah, like
Oh,
this.
oh, okay, okay, cool. I
So
love the
that's loads.
colors.
So that's loads and loads of little dots.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to be the chef's hat,
Wow.
and then we've got. I'm going to do Samuel, SP chef. So we've got the rest of his
Oh,
face. I'll do that
cool.
down here, and then I'll do different
Oh,
coloured dots around everything. So it will be the background popping
wow.
through all the different dots.
Wow. How long do you think that's going to take? A while, huh?
That took probably the best part of an hour.
That's
So yeah,
all?
maybe 6 hours, maybe.
Wow. You are so talented. Like I said, those colors, I love those colors. Um,
Thank you.
Here's a Christmas card I did. This is watercolor. Um, it's in plastic. It's a tree,
Oh
faux
wow.
tree.
I love watercolor, but I use it like a child. I use it real heavy block color.
It's so weird because, watercolors, most people have a hard time with watercolors. And for some reason, I've never tried to use oil paint in my life. And acrylic, I never tried to do any real artwork with acrylic. But when at 50, I went back to college and I took a couple watercolor classes, and I just kind of took to it. And so I started making little Christmas postcards, like little cute ones. They're nothing. Hold on. I'm trying to find one not in the plastic because the plastic, I can't find one. Like, there's a Christmas tree,
That's cute.
and yeah, I do. Um, oh, this is my favorite one. It's a snowman. But see, I mean, this is very, very minimal. This is a
Yeah.
snowman. All you have to do is paint the carrot in the eyes. I have a couple of TP pictures, but most of my stuff is abstract. I just kind of let how if you add more water, they flow together so pretty, the colors. So anyway, anyway, so we've been on about an hour. No, Maya, you're the one that's talented, but yeah, I want to tell you, there is so much talent in this community. So
Yeah.
many people that, I mean, if we all lived near each other, our little town would be very wealthy because we could sell a lot of our stuff and we could open like a whole mall and each store would have a different, art thing going on. It would be so cool. Um, L. Ron Hubcult. Hello,
Hi.
welcome. I don't know that person, but welcome.
Oh, he's in Denmark with
Oh, cool.
Scientology up north. He escaped.
Oh, okay.
He's a survivor of Scientology.
Oh, wow.
He
Welcome,
uploaded a really
welcome.
good video the other day where he explained the bridge and the OT, and he compared it to a pink elephant. It's a great
Oh,
video. You have to go watch the
okay. I'll
video.
have to. I will. I will. A snow totem pole. Yeah, that's what it was. Um, he says correct. I love it when I get people in here that I don't recognize their name because that means like new people have found me, us. And I remember the first time how I um met Fluffer was I was starting my channel and I had no idea how I was going to even get one subscriber. And I saw that you were just starting out, kind of making the list of all of the channels and trying to, you and someone else, I think.
I did. I made the list, and then I think around the same time, Kazari in Portland and someone
Was
called E.
trying or
Rachel
some.
had both made Google Docs.
Oh, okay.
But then I think
But
I added Perth and Utology, and then they had copied and pasted the list. And then
oh,
I think
okay.
Utology had then changed the gems to crowns and added some more
Oh,
people. But I think Perth. deleted the list. I don't know if that list is there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Google Docs. It's all blue, blue, blue. I can't. My brain can't
Yeah.
even deal with
Yeah.
looking at it.
But I remember emailing you and you were so nice, but you said that because I asked to be put on the list and you said that you would have to ask some of the bigger creators first because you weren't sure, and I knew they wouldn't care because I had heard like Aaron say that anybody can use the SPtv name. And next time I looked, I was
Yeah,
on there. You put me
yeah.
on there,
No,
and I was so glad.
I was, I was just trying to get I was just trying to get
Yeah,
like permission and consent of everybody, and
right,
so many people
right.
were sending me emails saying put this person on the list, put this person on the list. So I just had a copy and paste response being like, I need the creator's consent,
Right, right,
unless they are a channel like over 5,000 people already using the SPTV logo. I know they're not scared of costs. I know they're not trying
yeah,
to be under the radar.
right,
But there
right,
are a lot of people there who don't want to be on the list, who are under the radar. They're out there to watch the streamers.
yes,
They're out there
yeah,
across the road to watch the streamers, and we might know their name, but they do not, because of their jobs, relationships, past,
mm-hmm,
whatever. They
mm-hmm,
don't want the spotlight. They don't want the heat,
right, right.
but
I
they
don't
still want to get
blame them.
out there. So I'm like, let's not deter those people, please, by
Right, right. Scaring
yeah,
them off,
yeah, by being like, oh, now
but
you're on a list.
yeah. But anyway, I appreciate you so much for being here on my little channel that I love. I like it more and more each day. And I love
I
our
knew it's going to be
community.
great. I did tell you to get more on the jewelry. Try and get some of that on your community page, or show people
Yeah, I
how you
need
make
to.
it, or all the time and effort that goes into it. Because once people know it takes ages, they appreciate the craft more. And I
Right,
still
right.
stand by that. I feel like you should
Okay.
do some
Do something with that.
tutorials, or
That's what I'm
um,
thinking.
upload
That's
a
what I'm
video. If you
thinking.
try something that's not live, have something on your channel that isn't a live stream. Just have a tinker and see how it is
I
filming,
think I
editing a video
will.
of you
I think
making
I'm going to
something.
make a quick, like, beginner video showing how to something about the clay because I'm just fascinated with polymer clay for some reason. You can make
Yeah,
so
if
many
you record a
cool things.
video,
Yeah.
you can put your whole attention on that and then upload it. And then when you upload it, say at the end of the video, at this time tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. If you want to
Okay.
try it, if you have any questions before you give it a go yourself,
Okay.
so people can watch it,
Cool.
then come in the live, they'll
Okay.
engage,
Okay.
and then you could
See,
do
that's
another one
all
of
I
show
needed.
me.
That's all I needed was like your little information right there. Like,
You got it.
why didn't I think of that? I mean, I kind of did, but not really. So, okay, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on and come on again sometime and we'll do an art thing.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Every
your patience. I'm sorry, 'cause I had
Oh
my fur
no.
baby passed, and I just had a week of being like, I'm so sad. I don't want to
Oh,
speak
I
to
didn't
anyone about
know
anything.
that. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I'm not going to go into that because I'm just not because it would tear me up.
yeah.
Thank you for being here when you could. I appreciate you so much. And I know everybody in this community does. You're a very hard worker. You're a blessing and you're beautiful.
You
So
are too. Thank you so much.
everybody in the chat, thanks for being here.
So
And
thank you.
I'm not even going to say subscribe because all of y'all are smart enough to know that. Anyway, I will be in touch and I will see you guys on the flip side. Nora says on the flip flop, and I always used to say that, so now I just say flip side. See y'all on the flip side. Have a great day, Fluffer, and everybody. Y'all have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Hi, Purple
Bye.
Groovy. Go watch the replay. I hate it when like, oh, Nance Drew is here.
Oh, hi,
Ew.
Nance. It's so great to hear about
Cricket Cinema. Yeah.
everything at
Oh
court, and
yes, yes.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that they don't refile or they have such a long time to pick
I
it back
would
up.
I would love to just go outside Chicago org and just be like, if Chadwick refiles, Pearl Snappy's coming to court with a notebook of a roast, a Chadwick boob roast. I bet they would, just on that threat alone, they wouldn't. They'd be stupid if they did.
Yeah.
She could hold a comedy show outside the
Right.
courtroom, like
Right.
outside on the public. Who wouldn't come
Yes.
just to see Chadwick get roasted on the way out? I would. I couldn't. I
Exact.
couldn't. I
I
wouldn't
would
fly over
go
there, but
too. I
it'd be
would
amazing.
drive there.
And
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
sending
Nance.
out our thoughts and our best to Selfless South, who his car was stolen, all of his possessions in his car.
He
He was
got
he
it
was.
back.
Did he get the car back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he?
I heard that right before I came on in Cricket's chat last night.
That would be amazing. Oh,
Someone
we've got to check on that.
someone said he got it back. So I don't
That would
know
be
how much
amazing.
stuff he
Yeah,
got back
we'll
or
check.
but yeah, he supposedly got his car back. So
Someone
yeah,
and supposedly are
I
not
know.
the backflip
Well,
I
I'm
want to be
saying that
doing, but I'm gonna
oh,
look. Thank you so much for the
I'm
information.
saying that because I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I
Just what
hope
I
so.
heard.
That'd be brilliant.
That's what I
That'd
heard.
be
Yeah.
what a week for Nance Drew and
Yes.
South for South. Yeah, that'd be
Anyway,
brilliant.
okay. This is why I love this community.
It's
Everybody is
amazing.
just so
Yeah,
supportive. So supportive, and I'm not used to having friends like that. I really am not. So I appreciate y'all.
I
Anyway,
appreciate
okay.
you too.
Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Okay.